Hello, 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 everybody. It is your ghost host here, Krista Joy, and we are speed racing on SpeedGaming. I am so happy to be a part of week one shenanigans. So, what is the league this season? This is a rare format, guys. We have something called round robin team placement, in which our runners will be in teams, but you are not going to have the same team twice. Or maybe you will. Gotta keep tuned in order to find that out. But week one, we have these race room names.
Oh, I
Um,
love these names.
yes, I am joined by the living legend, the greatest restreamer alive, the one and the only Diesel pilot. Diesel, why don't you tell those wonderful race room names for
Well,
our team?
so MrEgaming and Delicious Algae Pleco, who are both on our left side, form Team the Obedient Battletoads, whereas MarkyMark and Tannhausx over on our right side are Team the Outrageous Meeple, because
Yes.
that's a thing.
Yeah, I didn't even know what a meeple was. So let me give you guys in chat the lowdown on what it comprises the Fireflower division. So those are going to be our players that do have an average time of 30 to 45 minutes. And individual points are going to be as followed. For first place, 5 points. Second place, 3 points. Third place, 2 points. And solamente uno for number four. And for the team, you can consider this bonus points as our runners will be changing around. And first place, our gold medalists will get 11 points, whereas second place, the silver guys, are going to get 6 points. And this week, Diesel, we are in week one, which is standard goodness. Could you
Standard goodness.
elaborate?
Oh, yeah, it's standard goodness. So we're using the bracket flags from our normal tournaments, which means, among other things, all of our stages are going to be question marks except for the fortresses. The hammers will be breaking locks, but the World 1 rock is not going to be breakable. We're not going to have the situations that plagued previous things where World 1, if you had a hammer, could be absolutely broken and you could skip 3 levels or so. We also have wands. The wand cutscene is going to be skipped. So Mario grabs a wand, and then you appear in the throne room.
Yes, and the best part about that, we don't have to worry about off-screen one grabs. Everybody is gonna get a skip. So I will be like the Oprah of all and say, you get a skip, you get a skip, you get a skip, and you get a skip. So, Diesel, as the lone member of the Odd Hatters, I am going to yeet myself out of there and we're going to get this party started.
All right, let's see it. So Chris Joy has just released the runners. We got the 15-second countdown plus the stream delay before we get going. So, among other things going on, this is the Fire Flower division, which means this is runners whose average time's around the 40-minute time mark for seeds. It's our or 30 to 45 minutes for Fire Flower division. So these aren't beginners. These also aren't the kings of Mario. These are folks who you might not want to meet in a dark Mario alley, or maybe you do want to meet them in a dark Mario alley and them be on your side. So regardless, we do have Pleco, who I'm going to have to add quite a bit of stream delay to hers, but she didn't get the big chunk of delay. The others are coming up here soon, and I'm going to get stream synced while Krista talks about what's going on in this World 2 opening up.
So we are starting in a seed that was rolled by the man who I adore with all my heart. And we are starting off with World 2 as our front runner. So most of our runners are in 610 right now. And Pleco, who is in Stretchy Boot Fort, or was in Stretchy Boot Fort, is
Well, I mean,
just standing
she's about to
still having
unpause.
fun. Yeah, like
There we
right
go.
now, Pleco is enjoying the fun of being in to be continued Polaroid mode. So MrEgaming right behind Pleco, and
I
now we're
do like Tannhausx and MarkyMark's idea of go ahead and play the stage in front of you and see what that pipe goes to, because that could be a significant skip. And we see there's still another fortress to be played.
Yes. So Pleco in 610 right now, and we have wonderful 1, 3, 4. Our other runners. MarkyMark is in a great stage with friendly fire.
My. Did you see when MrEgaming just pulled up at that Toad House?
No, I did not. I was looking at Marky.
He grabbed a Kingslayer. There's actually a small chance that that Toad House produces nothing but Kingslayers.
Ah, so that's exactly something that is going to put a huge, huge benefit on Team Canada.
Yeah, so Mystery, now these runners, I do believe they have the option to speak to each other, so that could be what's going on here. Since these are team players, they could be on the line with each other and communicating. I believe that's what is one of the rules of this league. Looking for that in the league documents. Let's see, flags. Because since you are a team, you want to communicate. I can't remember.
That's a good question, but I don't think.
Sorry.
I think that's only a Zelda thing.
Yep, sorry. Deciminian just did confirm with me. Communication was taken out. Okay.
It was a great idea because we do that. I was like, is Diesel actually coming to the Zelda side? Yes, that is a common thing we do in Zelda.
Yeah. So I think we need to get some practice with that as on like a weeklies or something in order to actually make that a thing that we do. But that is something that we might consider, where we let each of the runners go and set up, have one person on each team, not have their audio clean so we can hear the commentary if we want, or we can also have the other runner have totally clean commentary.
I think that would best benefit in an open world environment. Speaking of
open
which,
world would definitely be awesome.
Yeah, that would be good for that. And unfortunately, this league is not open world. So we are going to ignore those wonderful trackers that are there, and we are just going to enjoy. And speaking of Potty Mouse, listen. You're talking to me, guys. You don't have to worry about Potty Mouse. But
I was going to say, we also still have the option, regardless of potty mouthing, of restreaming it on the SMB3 Rando channel, doing some tests. So it's another thing.
Yes, that's absolutely a thing. But can we also talk about how Tannhausx is in the lead? Now, remember, everyone, Tannhausx was one of our supremely talented Tannhausx. And he is playing like a king right now. Wouldn't be too surprised if eventually Tannhausx does move on to the Kingslayer. He is going to be meeting his friend and teammate MarkyMark now in World 2. So we do have a lead on MarkyMark and Tannhausx's side.
Yeah, that's a pretty significant lead now, with both of them already in World 2 now, with this having completed with the airship. And Mystery and our algae friend are going to be a bit behind.
Yeah, and you can see the play by Pleco to go for the additional bro, which would normally have the warp whistle in it.
Yep. Oh, it does have a hammer, though, for you see Mr. E picked up.
That could come in handy for, Worlds 6. And if you get another hammer, World 3 as well. And we have a hammer for Tannhausx. Oh, buena fortuna for Tannhausx himself, getting a wonderful hammer from one of our Piranha stages. And he has already conquered World 7. Meanwhile, we have 3-7 for MarkyMark. Let's see if Marky is going to go topside for the item. It looks like he's setting up for it,
Yeah,
and
he's
does.
going high. And World 7 was actually pretty free. There's just a couple of stages he had to build or defeat once he found the right pipe. Let's see what our item is. It's a cloud. Not a bad find at all at the beginning of this. See, it's still in the early stages. So yeah, as you see there on World 7, just once you find the right pipe, it's just one stage, and then the Piranha stage there, Piranha 2.
So we have now, in one of our beta levels, we do have Tannhausx who's enjoying it. So to answer a question in chat, Diesel, let's see if you have your science cap on, because I actually know the answer to Jade's question.
What's Jade asking?
Why does the temp of the air affect the tennis ball bounce? And speaking of bounce, MarkyMark is dealing with a very chunky Ludwig, and the answer...
See, I would actually think that it has to do with the coefficient of restitution of rubber, the changes in the coefficient of restitution of rubber as you change temperature, which is going to be a major component in how much tennis ball bounces.
So that's a plausible thing, and the answer I did, because I actually did this for a science fair when I was in 2nd grade, and basically we're looking at the gas molecules that are inside of the ball. So basically, as temperature increases, those molecules go farther apart, and so the molecule's energy is going to increase, and it bounces around. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why the higher pressure leads to a bigger bounce.
Okay.
Whereas the lower pressure, you won't see that bounce happen. That's why if you are playing any type of ball in the north in wintertime, yeah, it's more like playing golf. So
I see.
Yeah, I did that for my science fair. and it was a fun experiment, and I even got to earn... Yes! So we are in World 6 now for Pleco, and currently both Marky and Tannhausx have a substantial lead, and we have MrEgaming, who is on the World 5 airship.
Pleco in this bonus stage that MarkyMark actually just a moment ago managed to clear with, even though he missed one of the jumps, got a fortunate bounce off the cheap and was able to complete it.
Do you see what I see on
I see your love and happiness appearing, apparently.
Yes! Just like my Discord name, all hail Disney World. It is the happiest place in the Mushroom Kingdom, Tannhausx. I'm so happy you rolled this for me, Diesel.
You are welcome. Would I ever let you down?
No, you haven't, and that is why I'm never going to give you up, never going to let you down. And we have our friend MrEgaming, who is in the Icy Swim for 1 stage. And everybody loves 7F2.
Pleco just had an unfortunate miss on trying to clear the gatekeeper fort.
Yeah, 8F1.
Shade.
It can be kind of a tricky level. It does let you down, unlike 7F2 that never lets us down, always provides heart stopping entertainment. And poor Jay, do you know the first level for her in the previous matchup had Jade getting that in as the first ever thing right out the rip.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mitty, I will try to make your dream come true as I'm the one who's rolling the next seed. So we still have Pleco in 8 Fort, the Gatekeep Fort. We do have MarkyMark heading on to, the World 7, no, the World 7 airship. And Tannhausx has blown through it. I mean, Tannhausx is showing up and showing out, Diesel.
He's definitely taken some wild leads and absolutely owning this seed.
MrEgaming, unfortunately, having to take the long way to get to the P-switch and going for the double power-up, which nets him an Angelic Jade special. Pleco is now in the happiest place in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Tannhausx giving absolutely no respect to Boss Bass, tail swipes him.
You know what?
Did you see that?
We can truly say that.
That was a Rodney Dangerfield play there.
Absolutely. And he gave that Boss Bass to Rodney Dangerfield special because he got absolutely no respect.
And then right at the end there, when he's about to go down into the downpipe, there's Boss Bass again, and even said, you know what? No. We don't play this crap here. You're not getting this. And it kind of more like that, hey, look here, I got a Mario. Ooh, can you get it? Nope. Oh, almost
now
got it.
It is time for MrEgaming to enter the happiest place in the Mushroom Kingdom. Does take a lava bath.
MarkyMark got trolled at the end of 2-3 by those paratroopers. Oh, the paratrooper and the regular Koopa Troopa.
I just need to take a quick cough.
Now, as we see, MarkyMark is now in 2-3. He equipped a P-Wing, and he is getting out of there nicely. MrEgaming coming through. 7F2 using a P-Wing as well, because why not have flight privileges when you have flight privileges? And this 4 has decided that it's going to be a brutal one. Throws out 7-8. Krista, you will love this seed when you go back to it.
I am loving it already. I just had to step away to give a little coffee cough. I try not to deafen everybody. But 7-8 Botanical Gardens, also another quiet and quaint place. You love to see it when you get it. Because in the vanilla game, you're gonna get you a Hammer Bros suit.
But tonight we just get a little bit of flight time and an escape. Tannhausx does not care to go back and pick up that Fire Flower. He's getting out of there. But World 4 here is going to be a very long play. You got to go all the way back through a couple of stages plus the Hammer Bros to hopefully break a lock that will, or build a bridge back there.
This is the one time since locks are breakable that I would probably endorse this. So, breaking a lock.
It's a hammer it's the bridge they got to build.
Oh, it's the bridge?
Yeah,
the
bridge.
Oh, well. So they have no choice. But we have gotten our 2 necessary forts, which means that the 3rd fort is most likely the bootleg fort, which is known as 1 fort.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that with the lock layout, that one of them is probably going to be 1 fort.
Yeah. So Marky decided to utilize his inner human mustard, and unfortunately, one of the plants wanted to dine on Mario's sushi, frog legs and everything. So he lost that beloved froggy suit. And speaking of
Oh,
frog, do you know that if we had joined Diesel, we would have been in something called the tadpole division?
I saw the tadpole division. I thought that was a nice little homage to the frog suit, and yeah, yeah. I guess I could have been a little swimmer.
Yes. So we get MrEgaming giving everybody exactly what they like, showing up with the fanfare of a star for the 5-up, and now has to go and into pain and anguish of looking for what fort is the best fort. And now we have Marky, who is going through 7F1. Oh,
I just put this together. I mean, I've seen it, but I hadn't really noticed it. Pleco is playing with the Fireballs Are Hearts mod.
I know. That is the best way, because that means that all the wonderful plants are blowing kisses and love. Yeah, exactly how the world is over there. And we are looking at maximum P speed action on Tannhausx, and Marky now beating up on poor innocent Boom Boom. And we have Pleco, who's gonna get her angelic jade special. But wow, I am so impressed by Tannhausx.
Tannhausx is definitely making some quick work of the seed. It's 17 minutes entering World 5. And that was even after, a relatively quick World 7, but still a fairly decent World 4. So it's not like it's been a complete jet seed. It's required some good plays. And
let me give a thank you, a big old thank you to One Wheel Peel, who gave 5 wonderful Tier 1 subs to the SpeedGaming community, some of which I know. Maniacal, Darkest, oh baby.
Agondis, yeah, several names that I've even seen on streams as players. So thank you, One Wheel Peel. I very much appreciate your support, and yeah, is certainly most welcome.
So we are probably gonna see a command out of Marky as he is donning on that cute suit. So get your commands out in just a sec for Marky. Wow, MrEgaming goes through my beloved 7-8. And now we're in the forgettable fort of 5F1 Diesel.
Well, so we did have mystery. I'm not entirely sure that was accidental. But yeah, I think he's gonna go and
Yeah, he was speed running his way to the lava and donning on the froggy suit. Oh baby.
Marky being booed by a boo in 4F2 gets out of there because he knew what to do.
Yes, absolutely. And now we're getting cute suit action for MrEgaming, and now we have the Iki battle. Meanwhile,
you know what this means? You know what this means? Cute suit.
Yes. to get another set of commands, and I love the Tanukis. Everybody knows that I protect the Tanooks.
Oh, Marky just got nommed. All the way to the end of 4-2 as well.
Oh wow, that
As a
means
boss
he just
bass.
got introduced to the friendliest fish. You have to look at it that way. It just means a boss bass hug. And how could deny boss bass diplomatic relations as Mr. E-Gaming goes through Forgettable Fort, and we have the Troll Fort action for Pleco, and donut action aplenty for Tannhausx, who's right now in the lead. With Marky hot on his tail.
Now look at this. We got okay, MarkyMark is he's clouding his way out of World 5. Mystery and Pleco are still entering or not even yet in World 5. So this, as far as the team goes, this is looking like a strong position here for our two runners on the left side or on the right side who form team. What was that name again? What's my name again?
The Meeples!
Meeples, the outrageous Meeples, and the obedient Battletoads are
The Dark Queen is giving them a rumble right now, so they're temporarily indisposed.
They must have been thrown out or thrown off because I rolled the seed because we were looking for you. We couldn't find you. They wanted to get a seed, so I rolled the seed for them. Which, by the way,
No, I have planned on rolling seed number 2.
Oh well, then nothing was wrong. MarkyMark entering World 1 realizes, hey, there's a lock blocking my path. I have a hammer. Hammers break locks. I'm gonna skip a level or 2. Yes.
Let's go. And we have Marky now, who is enjoying some Paragoomba goodness.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
You know what? They're dropping blessings on you, Diesel. You have to look at everything optimistically.
That's the blessings that are slowing me down and messing up my game.
No, how does it mess up your game? It's just keeping you there a little bit longer, You have to look at the scenic route.
I see. They just want to make sure that... Oh, speaking of scenic route, Marky is taking a bonus stage room that we don't often see.
And Tannhausx with the boss bass friendly fish disrespect. Oh man, the pain. It's like I want to just bust out everybody hurt for our friend.
I do love Pleco going to the 2-4 bonus area up top.
Yes, that is a very smart move. And now, with Marky taking the long way, he will be meeting his partner in World 7 in just a moment. And turns out that, Wendy was locked, but that hammer breaks locks comes in handy yet again. And we are now in the world.
Oh, Pleco got smallified while she was on a 1-tile wide block before a pit and was not able to time the jump to get out of that. So
I'm actually happy. You have made me so happy because the final coupoling is the fashionista La Princesa.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
This was beautiful, Diesel.
But she has been dispatched by Tannhausx at 24 minutes. So how many bridges are we going to get? We got a few guesses already.
-1 in my eternal pain and anguish when it doesn't happen.
I'm going to go with Zero Wing and Angelic Jade, and I'm wrong once again already with the 4-bridge guess, so it's going to be 3 or fewer.
Angelic Jade asking, where was this seed for her? Well, that's what you get for not choosing 8 p.m. and having the 2 best baby seed rollers as your commentator. So, We have 3F2 in World 8. Oh no, Diesel! Oh no!
Is this valid?
It's valid! But I still love you, man. I still
Alright.
love you.
Okay. I certainly wouldn't want to be lost to a valid seed.
And now... No worries, more guy. I know you from the Zelda community, and it is a-okay to still have it invalid in your heart like I do. So don't worry about saying valid, invalid. We got you in the comm team. And we have the World 6 airship. We're going downstairs for Marky.
Ooh.
So...
Jade always invalid in our hearts, thank you.
Exactly, because on occasion I will be, with a rare valid seed, which hurts. And you know what also hurts? The lack of salutes for Bowser's military. Oh my goodness, chat. So we have the lock break for Pleco.
Looked like Pleco still had another hammer that she was going to be taking into World 8 as well.
And...
oh, ooh. So there's a couple of tanks on the hand bridges.
Which means one of them is fake, and there you go!
Yep, looks like Tannhausx is just going to play this one straight, though.
That's the wise thing to do, because we need to double back.
Yeah, just P-speed right on through. Yep, nicely done. Yeah, the hand bridge is kind of nasty this time. You got a fake tank, a regular question stage, and then another tank, which is going to be their fort.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right. So...
Tannhausx needs to play this, actually.
I didn't see, did Tannhausx have 2 clouds?
I hope for his sake he does, or else he will have to replay it at some point. So, this is where you ask yourself, do I play it now and get it done and over with, or do I wait for later? What would you do as he goes through it? Oh, excuse me.
And can't even get the star so he can get the bro kill on Bim Bim. So
and can we talk about, no? Can we talk about how Marky found the path and is about to trounce on all of Tannhausx?
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
So Bowser was actually free. Yeah, he was free as a bird. And
wow.
Yeah. So now we're gonna get a traditional kill out of Marky. The only person that I've seen actually have the hammer suit is MrEgaming. And that is unfortunate for Marky. Oh no.
Well, I mean, he's got to play it one more time anyway, so might as well. Unfortunately, no cool duds going into it, but he might be able to pick up something.
Pleco is now in World 8. So now we have someone 2 opposing. So here's how this is going to work. Chat and those who are watching on the video on demand. This is a cumulative average, or basically it's an average between both team members, which means if Pleco finishes within, let's say, 1 or 2 seconds behind Marky, then Marky has 2 seconds he can give to Tannhausx. And it's the same thing with the other team. So now we're gonna see Q2 Angelic Jade special action for Pleco. as Mr. E-Gaming is the only person to have the hammer suit. So that is going to come into play when potentially going after Tannhausx.
Something to keep in mind here is that Bowser is not a free battle. We have the hitboxes fixed, so you have to actually dodge Bowser's fireballs and dodge Bowser's body.
And now...
And MarkyMark does? Okay, he does get through, though. Awesome.
But look how close Pleco is.
Oh, yeah.
So that is not giving much time for Tannhausx to find the path. And when Tannhausx does find the path, it is going to be disappointing to know that this was actually free. And so everybody, if you can get your GGs out for our round 1 winner, MarkyMark. So MarkyMark has a guaranteed 5 points, and now this is going to determine if he gets that bonus 11 for the team or a 6-pointer. So we're about to find out. We now have Mr. E-Gaming, who's pretty much taking the same path. And now we have Tannhausx, who is in Casa de Bowser. And get your GGs out for our 2nd place runner.
Pleco is gonna finish with... Yeah. She has finished at 2nd place, and this Tannhausx is in strong position to finish 3rd, which is...
Going
it's amazing
to
how...
win, yeah.
It's amazing how close, or how much of a... Oh, well... Oh, yeah, because... Yeah.
Because Mr. Gaming took
right.
pretty much the same route as Tannhausx did. I am really surprised Tannhausx is having a problem jumping. Okay, so gets through the vanilla lasers. Alright. And now comes the tough part, because this... You cannot use cuddle strats.
I like the cuddle strats.
I know. But that's for us, Diesel, and it's not for that game. Bowser gets no cuddles.
Oh, maybe Bowser just wants cuddles.
That could be possible as well. That could very well be possible. And have you got us a 2nd? Let us get the 2nd race room.
Oh yeah, I do have the 2nd race room up.
Oh! I'm a Wario and I'm gonna win. Best name ever. So, right now...
Yeah, so... Tannhausx finished 3rd place, which means that our, is it our Meeple? I believe our Meeple is going to win.
Meeple is going to take the 1st.
And the obedient Battletoads
got Dark Queened. But can we appreciate Tannhausx's time? Because considering he was a Tanuki last season, a Tanuk.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to take credit as the Tanuki unofficial mom, having a proud mama moment. Because the Tanuk he graduated and he is rocking socks here in the Fireflower division.
Mystery is going to go back and play the other... Yeah, Mystery is going to go back and play the other stage. Got a couple pipe transitions to go through. I don't know. I haven't looked to see if Mystery has a hammer in his inventory, but regardless, we're going to play the Frozen Thwomp special.
Yeah, we're playing Alaska or the Frozen Tundra somewhere in Canada, since they are both Canadian, and my Canadian knowledge is slim to none. I just know where the casinos are.
It's Elsa's Thwomp Paradise.
Elsa's Thwomp Paradise. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I usually call it Alaska while flying on Frontier, Spirit, Southwest, JetBlue, and, Ryanair. And ValueJet. Oh, man. some of the longest wait times. So,
Oh.
but chat has a question for us.
What's the question? What's the question?
Do we want to build a boom boom? Yes, the answer is totally yes. I would make it so that it blows up if you stomp on him. It takes you with him, one hit KO. Which means if you have no fire, that boom boom is taking you out. That would be perfect for those of our muscle memory specialists. The perfect troll. What would you build, Diesel?
Sorry, somebody else, we made a different race room. Sorry. I just got distracted by that.
Wait, who made the second one?
Dust Minion. I think I forgot to set it up with teams or something.
Oh, so we're not going to Wario anymore.
We're going to Snug Riku.
Riku! Final Fantasy X in the house. I totally approve.
Oh no 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 no! Oh.
Mr. E Gaming taking an unfortunate dip in Lyra, dude.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's one of those things. It's really difficult to recover in that room. I like a lot of places, a lot of jumps you can miss if you just let go of the arrow keys and just let it go. You can recover from it. You'll just land on a donut. But the natural tendency is to be like, oh, I want to go. I'll get on that one. No, miss that one. I'll go to the other one. I'll miss that one. And the traditional falling mechanic in these platforming games. And unfortunately, that's what happened to Mystery this time.
Yes, absolutely. And Diesel, my ham smells so good. I am baking a brown sugar ham.
Okay, nice.
Yes. Oh man. So I have my brown sugar ham. I've also made baked sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, and we're going to have, mashed white potatoes for myself. And we are having some mac and cheese. We are doing pre-Thanksgiving. But
Nice.
I have a 30-pound turkey.
Holy Hannah.
Yeah, I always make a 30-pound turkey, a 13 to 14-pound ham, and it is a hoot. Like I have baked macaroni, collard greens, green beans, Southern style. Then you gotta have your sweet potato pie. And why did my thing just pop up? I don't care. Bing! Bing, please.
Did you get binged?
Yes, I just got binged. And I'm like, my dude.
Are you sure it wasn't somebody ringing your doorbell saying, hey, let me in, I'm here for dinner?
Probably. My house smells like Thanksgiving right now.
Oh,
So
that is
Dust
awesome.
Minion giving us some current scores here. So we have Marky in the lead right now with 16 points, which is the 5 points plus the 11-point team bonus. Tannhausx with 13 points as he finished third for 2 points. And that 11 points Pleco and MrEgaming with 9 and 7 points, both with the, excuse me, 3 and 1 respectively with the 6 on the team. And now that we're about to get this party started, what world are you and chat hoping for?
Let's see. Last time World 3 was how we finished up. Let's talk to the princess at the beginning this time. Let's do another World 3 right to get going.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're looking at a World 3 start. Are you guys in chat hoping? Warp World! Oh, pepperoni. I don't know if we can do that, but I don't think I have those abilities, but I'll do my best. I promise. We'll find a warp whistle somewhere. Where? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. And Diesel, are you ready to release the Kraken, or am I gatekeeping the room?
Oh, wait. Hold on. You're not, there we go. I just started it.
Okay, so we have a World 5 start for Seattle and One Wheel. We have a World 3 for Swordmaster, who is enjoying the food talk.
Hey,
And
why not?
yeah, and RWO for our fan extraordinaire zeroing.
And let's see, we've got for MarkyMark and Tannhausx over on the right side, we have the trusty placeholders. And on Mr. E and Pleco on the left side, we've got the famous adventurers.
So
And we've got everybody going.
Oh, wonderful. All of the flags will remain the same for game number 2. So no worries. And if you need Diesel, why don't you rehash up that beautiful flag set?
The thing that we're doing, the stuff that's happening.
The flag set.
Yeah,
the flag set. For those who are just turning in.
All right. Tuning in, people who I need to get the... Oh, I have the thing. Where is it? There we are. There's the thing. All right. So this is standard flags for the Fireflyer and Kingslayer division. And, okay, there. Okay. Sorry, I was like, wait, are they going? Okay, I see them going now. We have bracket flags. All question marks. And we have a fort to start. What fort was that I just missed?
Oh, that was Troll Fort.
Oh, okay.
And we are met with one of the World 8 hand stages, the Bro stage, where you get to high-five bros, just like Pleco did. And she will be returning back to said stage. And get this, Angelic Jade in chat is very happy right now because we have cute suits. And oh baby, did I roll a good one.
So, yes, you did. So, important things to know about this one. Hammers do break locks. The World 1 rock is not breakable. We do have the World 2 through 4 locks that are, or rocks that are removed. So those extra rocks in 2 through 4 have been, have vacated the positions. And let's see, we've got the one cutscene again is not a thing this time. Oh, but what is a thing is the angry sun swooping down and burning Mr. E in 7-5. This 7-5 with the angry sun is going to be a rough one for our runners as we see all 4 of them being given the business. That's what's going on, is they are being given the business.
I do protect the plants. Like I protect the Tannhausx, you know? This is just a very friendly son, you know? He's like, we are total bros, and Pleco found the one frame where the blocks don't work. Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Pleco.
And now Pleco is in danger. We are in SOS mode for Pleco. Pleco getting hammered by the sumo bro. And we are not calling them Tannhausx. They are Tannhausx. Because you guys think I nuke the Tannhausx. And I refuse to accept that, chat. But we do have our survivor here. We have Tannhausx, who has emerged triumphant over 7-5.
MarkyMark is not going for the for the 7-1 fort item, or the World 1 fort item. He has decided, nope, don't need that. I'm gonna go and play it straight now. Playing the 1 fort can be helpful. Nice, getting rid of the sun there, Mr. E. That's what he needed to do.
Yes.
Let's see, where is that locket? Oh, okay, so it's just whether you have to play one world or two. I still would have gone and taken the item, but you know what? I'm also not a runner, so I really can't say that much about it.
Yeah, we as tadpole people can't talk about game styles, you know? We are happy tadpoles just swimming in the water.
Far be it from me to make recommendations about somebody's game choices.
Yes, absolutely. But I do love the patooies. See, I love to commentate on my friends, the flora and fauna of the Mushroom Kingdom. And Jade trying to put me in a division where I'd get my liver stomped. No, Jade, I am not a fire flower.
Oh, getting your liver stomped. Oh, that's what happens if you go and get the Long Island iced tea, right?
Yeah, as a person who's had a Long Island iced tea, that is pretty weak.
Recently.
Or maybe I just got... No, I have not had it recently. But I did have my brown sugar ham, so am happy. And we are on La Princessa's airship for our salty boy, Morton Koopa Jr. And MrEgaming has got the struggle with the ice block going. And Pleco is now in the bootleg fort. And did you see?
What did I see? Oh,
You
Pleco's
didn't,
getting the
you
item.
didn't, you
Oh,
didn't see the last jump?
Pleco got the item. It was a frog suit.
Ah, froggy mode.
So,
The mash jump is one of the trickiest things to do. So I appreciate it.
MarkyMark's gonna have to just go ahead and forfeit now. He gave up the frog suit. I'm gonna tell Human Mustard on him.
Yes, we must disclose this transgression. And we have 4-3 action for Canada's finest Pleco. Meanwhile, both of our runners are now in the second world, which is World 7, Pipeland.
Yep,
so we will be doing the exploring. Because we only have 2 Pipe Monty today.
And Piranha Sage did offer up a hammer for our runners.
Right,
oh, Mystery trying to get around that hot foot and get P-Speed. He's not going to be able to get it from there. That's not around the drunk foot. He's going to have to go back and, yeah, do exactly what he's doing now. There he goes. Oh. Unfortunately, that wasn't fast, but at least he did get his frog suit as a reward, so he's going to be absolutely ecstatic about that.
And we have 1-2 with a happy son of fun. Isn't that just too precious? You know, the sun has been visiting our runners quite a bit in this game.
I have seen a lot of sun this time.
Because I live in the Sunshine State, Diesel.
I know.
I know. I'm bringing that Florida sunshine right to our runners.
That's
and
awesome, since it's fall.
3. Yeah, fall for us is basically summoning the frostiest thing we experience other than winter. Because if it's under 75, we're gonna have a bad time here in Florida. We don't know how to deal with the cold, and MarkyMark opting to go topside to get the item in 3-7.
It's like a Geo.
Oh. And, I like this. Marky and Tannhausx are keeping up with each other quite well.
I think Pleco Geo'd. She was having a rough go of it in World 1, and now she is back in 7-5.
Yes. So, that is not a level that you want to replay twice. Not if you can help it.
Not at all.
Even though we know that Alcatraz is everybody's favorite travel destination, because you usually will be a repeat customer. So that means that it is totally loved and appreciated. Also got a high flying Ludwig, in
Yeah.
which Marky Mark does go for the fire kill with Tannhausx right behind.
Marky doing nice strats getting out of there. Got the fire kill on Ludwig and Pleco. I'm still also watching Pleco's screen. She's dodging the Paragambas as she tries to escape Alcatraz here. She looks like she should have it clear now, even though she's smallified, and there she goes. So she's out. She's still got her 4 + 1 original lives and is golden. All right.
And
MrEgaming
with
as well.
that P speed. Oh man, that was amazing. And through him using Stompy power, we find out that our Luddy was a one-hit wonder. So sad on that. I believe in Koopaling supremacy, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get them next time. They have that thing in Call of Duty that says, mission failed, we'll get them next time.
Yep. Marky Mark was able to use the continuous star mechanic in 6-1 to both avoid having to deal with boss pass and to get out in P-speed fashion. So nicely done. And then now he just goes and uses, hey, let's take some iframes through some piranha plants. Definitely using the P strats, or the speed strats. Not
been a
back.
danger here, but lucky. Oh, that was a runaway Koopa coming in to snipe periodically. Tannhausx does dodge, does still have to be a little bit careful.
Successful exit.
Oh, Diesel, do you remember back in the day of Inspector Gadget? Because chat has just mentioned it.
Inspector Gadget.
And then, you had Dr. Claw, he was like, I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Next time. Oh, yeah.
But we have now entering into the airship. We have Pleco, who has been through the battlefield. And so on the World 3 airship, we do have Pleco, who will be taking on our salty boy Morton. Meanwhile, we do have 1-2 with the Son of Fun for MrEgaming.
1-2 with Sun. Sun has been all over the place here. Why not show up in 1-2 as well? And Marky Mark realizing at the same time Tannhausx realizes that he's going to go ahead and have to go back to the fort at the beginning of World 6, which is 6F2. Marky Mark equips his flannel pajamas.
Yes. Oh, I like your word for it. Flannel pajamas. That's bringing me back to the days when we used to have, back in New York, those footy pajamas. And, oh boy, your feet did not have a good time in those bad boys. So I would cut the foot out of the footies, and they were footyless, and I loved it. It was nice and snug, and we have Dust, who is blasting off again with Team Rocket, even though we know that Inspector Gadget used to blow up our poor innocent cat lover, Dr. Claw.
Marky Mark and Tannhausx are neck and neck. You'd almost think they were actually competing against each other as close as this race is.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Tannhausx last season was a precious small bean tanuki, and look at him playing like he has been playing for decades. And both of our runners are going up against our clown prince of Koopalings, Lemmy Koopa, but Unlike Marky, who did survive, Tannhausx has to play some serious dodgeball, and those are like wrenches.
And Tannhausx does get out. MarkyMark's already out now. Even though I said it's almost like they are competing against each other, they are in a still. I mean, there is still, you get more points if you get first place compared to second place. So they are kind of in the competition, but there's more points for your team coming in first versus second.
We get the early morning gulp by Boss Bass on Pleco. And yes, the commissioner did get blown up so many times. I'm so used to the theme song right off the GAT where you have, Inspector Gadget blowing up poor innocent. Never would hurt a soul cat lover, Dr. Claw.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. And I forgot about all the briefings where the commissioner would end up getting, well, let's just say that if he was Mario, he'd be definitely getting smallified. Oh, Mr. E playing a dangerous game with Boss Bass there.
Yeah, meanwhile, we have both of our team. And what was that team name that they got assigned this time? Marky and
so Marky, the trusty placeholders.
Trusty placeholders. Now that should be me and you, because we don't hold any place. We just hold it for other people. We just hold it for other people. And Marky, out of the level quicker than I can blink my eye. And you have Spike Fort action. So World 2 Fort right there, and I'm really, really having a proud mama moment at how well Tannhausx is playing. MrEgaming surviving the onslaught, and finally Pleco is going into World 3. She's had a rough time.
And MarkyMark is going to gain a little bit of time here with, if he can keep this fire suit all the way to Boom Boom, because that was a 5-hit Boom Boom.
Yikes. He bought the boom. And see, this is why I think we need to have exploding boom booms. Imagine you're doing a stompy kill and it blows you up, and then you have to do everything all over.
Ooh. That's... Ooh.
Yes, it means fire kill only on Boom Boom. Now that would be something that gets blood pumping.
Speaking of blood pumping, Mr. E just despawned both of those Koopa Troopas with one of those weird mechanics where if both of the shells end up hitting each other like that, they will permanently despawn each other until you leave that section of the stage. And the section in this case is the entire stage. The only way out of it is if you were to go through a door or a significant pipe transition or something. So those Koopa Troopas were despawned and never coming back, and he had to go hunt down another shelled enemy so that he can get out of there. Could have been a disaster.
And Marky taking out a very vanilla Roy. Meanwhile, Tannhausx has now gotten into the lead. Now remember, we cannot break any of the World 1 Rock action going. So no breaking rocks for you, but you can break that lock. But I don't think they have a hammer. Actually, I think they do. I think they do. Let's see. Oh. And we have 5-9 from Marky, and it is most definitely required.
I'm trying to think of where we've had Cloud so far in this seat, because this would be a great point for Cloud and would save a runner about 45 seconds or so.
To answer the question by Cranky in chat, hammers work on locks, but the World 1 Rock is so OP and allows you to skip most of World 1, that is an option that can be enabled or disabled. But most of the time we will say hammers can break rocks, hammers can break rocks and locks, hammers can break locks. So, well, one wheel, if you have no lock blocking the castle where it would force you to play the fort and you break the World 1 rock where it's positioned, it does let you skip quite a few stages, which can make or break a run.
Oh, sweetie.
And do you see what I see on Tannhausx's side?
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, I am so happy right now. Welcome to the happiest place in the Mushroom Kingdom, Disney World, aka 7F2, where you go and you have such a good time you want to do it over again. And Marky now taking out the bros in the 1-1 tile set.
Alright, this 7F2 fort has finally been removed by... Oh, so MarkyMark had a hammer and used the hammer. That's why he just went and played those.
And you can't blame him. So now Tannhausx, who has to play it irregardless,
yep.
You know, 5-9, it saves him a bit. He got to skip the beloved fort. How could you want to skip 7F2? Yes, that is the rock we're talking about. So basically, you can break that lock in rando when that option is enabled.
Yeah, we can enable that option, but we decided not to because it was kind of a contentious thing during a recent tournament whether or not that rock should be breakable, and it was decided that for this thing we decided, you know what, it's a little bit overpowered, so let's not do it.
Yep, and MrEgaming is relaxing and don't doing it as he got him a hammer, which will come in handy to break that lock in World 1. We also have us at beta level, the 5339 hybrid. So let's go. Pretty tame set, and as I say that, Tannhausx does take a
So, Cranky Hero, it will skip the levels in the 1, 5, and 1, 6 place. However, there can also be one or more locks from fortresses in Rando that will appear in that area between where the rock is, 1, 5, 1, 6, and the castle. So when that happens, you could actually end up avoiding quite a bit of extra levels, 3, even 4 extra levels theoretically. So that's why it was decided that it can be overpowered, and we've just turned it off in this situation.
Yeah, it can make World 1 free, especially if you have a rando layout where there's no lock breaking that pathway like in the vanilla game. It means you can literally just go right to that rock, break it, and if the hammer bro is not in position and its usual position up top, you can skip the hammer bro and go right to the castle. GG, World 1 is over.
Yeah, it's, as Pepperoni says, it's a good option for weeklies or even casual play or pickup races, but for tournaments, it's probably generally going to be left out from here on out.
Yeah, I can't blame it. Pleco now in World 2 Spike Port, and we had donor for action for MarkyMark. So World, and that will build the bridge. And MarkyMark is going to be vacating, and oh dear, this isn't even vanilla. This is a vanilla ship.
Vanilla ship, but he's got the meme backwards on his coin count.
It's acceptable. It's acceptable. We'll take it any way we can get the blessed number. And also know that I am invalid, as 3F2 has made its appearance in the 6th world. So I have rolled World 2 Fort, Spike Fort, and the Fishbowl. I'm giving it a new name, the Fishbowl. Where you have, where you have the nice little boats and your fishies. It's just a happy fun time place.
Did you see what Pleco just did?
Yes.
She statued the fanfare. She got her fanfare card while in statue form.
You know what?
That's worth a clip.
Yes, it is. And you know what else is a good thing that's happening? Frog Fort Forever. Which, if you say that fast, will probably end up with someone getting demonetized. So I love it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely that's at least a PG-13 rating trap.
Yes, Pepperoni. You gave us a blessed name, a blurst name, and I love it. And MarkyMark using his other hammer to break the pathway to get to La Princesa. Why be in a rush to take out my poor innocent princess?
Yeah, this is the second time in a row we've begun at 2 and finished at 3.
Yeah.
Which, wow, I mean,
ooh,
I would have.
Cocky.
Oh, yeah, she is. She had her vitamins.
Yes, and Marky in trouble. Luckily, he did get those few fireballs in the beginning. Was able to withstand the tyranny of Wendy.
And at 25 minutes and 28 seconds, he's going into World 8. Get your guesses in for the bridges. I'm going to go with my normal, gotta love it, 4 bridges. Let's see it.
Come on, man! It's me who rolled this. You cannot possibly expect 4 out of me. Come on,
the 4-bridge dream is alive still after the first level. The first screen, it is still alive.
Oh no! Oh no! I'd like to hope one day I was there, Gandalf, when I rolled. No, I've not rolled 4 bridges. And if you guys think I can roll 4 bridges, bless all of you in chat. So I thank you for the votes of confidence, but I will happily let you down in just a bit.
And
also, yeah, so we have Phantom giving out exactly what everyone wants, and that is the clip of Pleco statuing the fanfare.
Thank you, Phantom.
And we have MarkyMark opting to go back in with his very own Kyotsu. And we have, excuse me, Pleco now going in to face Larry Koopa. Meanwhile, Tannhausx
was the other Earthquaker.
Wait a second. How did Tannhausx find Atlantis?
I don't. Oh.
He clouded it immediately. So if you
did Marky double hammer?
I think so. And because this was
I don't remember any. Yeah, he would have had to double hammer. I'm pretty sure that pipe there is.
Disobedient Hotfoot on Tannhausx's tail.
MarkyMark is 1 fort away, and he's clouding it. He is going into Bowser's Castle with his Tanuki suit and a star.
Oh, look at Marky playing it because he knows I protect the Tannhausx. Also, All of you who thought I would give you 4 bridges, I don't know what you guys were on right there, because I have not. I think the best I've ever done is 3 bridges, and I didn't even realize it was 3 bridges. So, our runners on Team Cuddly Something have, I guess I should go through the duration. Yeah, Cuddly Something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that matches.
The trust. Oh no, I was so far off. Trusty placeholders. Where did I get Cuddly Something? Oh, because of Snugriku.
Let's see if Marky can finish with his Tannhausx intact.
Yes, you must protect the Tannhausx. That is the word of law over here. And if Marky says that I do not roll baby seeds, he is telling a fibberoo. No, we do not call them Tannhausx, as in I nuke my babies. I do not. I love my Tannhausx. And we have MrEgaming getting a toggle star for the Fire Bro battle. And get your GGs out, everybody, for our first place finisher. The living legend, MarkyMark.
MarkyMark is absolutely killing it tonight. 29 minutes and 56 seconds.
He sub-30'd my seed. See, I told you, I roll baby seeds. Yes, yes, it holds true. So, Tannhausx will be soon entering into World 8, which is pretty free. And you got to love it. Marky! Welcome aboard.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. GG and welcome aboard.
Those GGs. I'm going to need you and Krista to roll all of my seeds from those figures. Perfect.
Yeah, these are both pretty fast. It was awesome.
Yeah, I've got a sub-30 on the second one and might have gotten one on the first as well if I hadn't taken that test in the Statsy room.
Yeah, you got sub-30. See, I told you I rolled baby seeds, Marky. You didn't believe me.
Yeah, those were both fun.
And so you got 2 first place finishes tonight. And it's looking like, unless there's some massive hang up on Tannhausx's side, looks like you're going to have 2 first place team finishes as well tonight. So this is looking to be a pretty good showing for you.
Yes, and since Tannhausx is on the way to get to Casa de Bowser, he is in World 8 right now. He will be right behind, so both of you, considering you're basically a world apart, it's looking favorable for you to take that first place.
Oh, Tannhausx has another fort to go play somewhere. This fort does not build the bridge.
No. But it's forgettable fort. Yeah, who cares about that fort? It's still dead.
So Marky, in the first race, it was kind of interesting. Tannhausx held a solid lead, actually, starting about midway through World 1, maybe towards the end of World 1, all the way into World 8. And then you absolutely routed World 8 phenomenally.
Yes,
Tannhausx played a few extra worlds, and the result was you sniped him. It was a pretty awesome snipe, too.
And one of the things that impressed me the most with your play, Marky, is your excellent use of items. Like, your item management was top tier, chef's kiss.
I felt really good about item usage tonight. I mean, it was nice the first seed, especially. I kept getting those clouds, and it could do whatever I wanted to on that. Second seed, I got not as many, but yeah, item usage.
And, just to let you know, MrEgaming found the only hammer suit in the first game.
Where's it at?
It was actually in the Tannhausx at the beginning of World 2.
Yes.
Okay.
He just, on a lark, I think, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to go to the Tannhausx and see what I can see. And all that he could see was hammer suits.
And if that was ever loving Spawn Hammer House, we would have had a Hammergeddon like we had.
Oh, it could have been beautiful.
Yes, we did have that happen on a seed I rolled, in which one of our runners that was going up against GamerCal got 26 hammers, I want to say.
Oh,
Said,
awesome.
yeah. And Cal was getting nothing but cute suits.
Oh, no. I mean, adorable, but still. Looks like Pleco is also getting the news that the answer to this seed is the our sprite on the front, the opening of World 8, Navy sprite. And
But can we appreciate how Pleco came from behind, though, to beat and get to World 8, considering the game over?
Yeah, that is true. Pleco geo'd at the beginning of this seed in World 2, so she's had to really struggle to get back to where she is now, and she's overtaken MrEgaming, as you can see. Of course, it's not over yet. There's still she still has to go back and, of course, do Bowser's Castle, and Mr. E does have a slight opportunity if he perfectly routes this.
Absolutely.
But there is Tannhausx coming in second place at 35.47.
Yes. Tannhausx played awesomely. Like, you cannot deny his talent. You cannot deny his talent. He has improved so much from the Tannhausx days. Like, he is playing like one of the veterans.
I remember Tannhausx was good last season. I knew he.
Oh yeah, Tannhausx was a force to reckon with in the Tannhausx side of things, and that is why he was graduated up along with Dr. Torstel to the Fireflower division, because they are two very talented runners. And then we have our long-standing Fireflowers like yourself, Jade, Pleco, MrEgaming. And, I expect to see Jade hitting that graduating from Fireflower into Kingslayer after Mr. E was a Tannhausx. Wait a second.
Oh. Yeah, he was.
He was.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And welcome, Tannhausx.
GG's, Tannhausx.
Thank you. GG.
So, 2 well-placed seeds, 2 first-place team victories. Was that first seed? You'll probably want to go back and watch it. You might pick up a... Oh, no, unfortunately, Pleco just donated herself. Well, you just see how it went. Of course, how do you feel about the your first seed? What was your thoughts on it?
I felt pretty in the lead all the race.
That is actually accurate. You were leading all the way up into World 8, going into World 8.
Yeah.
And then, well, Pleco and Marky here sniped you. They both, well, they both just routed World 8 better for the, once they got there, so they were able to
Yeah.
take that advantage. But still, I
Yeah.
would definitely say though, as far as techniques go, as far as your control of the game mechanics and everything, you still did wonderfully both races. And Marky is a very challenging opponent, as you've seen him in the weeklies probably, and so he is
Yeah.
routinely in a very competitive position in the weeklies. So that's just one of those things. That's what you're up against tonight, but still very well played, and good job, and hope you enjoyed the seeds as well.
Yeah, I enjoy it very much. Thank you for your kind words, Diesel. I think I use all my hammers, and I think Marky and Pleco use it most better, more better the hammers than me. I think that was the key of the. I lost the first race.
And you know, sometimes the where you choose to use the hammers is just going to work out better for you than others. So you know, it's kind of just it's a luck situation. In a lot of a lot of seeds. It's just by luck. So.
But when I saw your play, Tannhausx, all I could say was excelente. You played
Thank you.
fantastic. You played fantastic. What happened
Thank you.
in World
Thank you.
8 for you was you opted to play more forts than Marky, and that's where he came in and sniped you. But you did enter World 8 first. So for all intents and purposes, you were the leader. And, you know, you came up from a Tanuki, pero you played like a Kingslayer. So I am so proud of you, Tannhausx.
Thank you very much.
And Marky's showing up and showing out as always. And do you see who I see, Diesel? Do I see Canada's finest Pleco with us?
I see a catfish, a bottom feeder.
Hello.
Hello.
So okay, all right. I let Marky win. I game overed on purpose.
Oh, well. Okay.
Not really.
I mean that's a bold strategy.
I feel like I kind of came back there, but woof. Oh
Well,
my
you
lord.
actually did. Yes, you did. Actually, you did. Like you were. You definitely overtook MrEgaming, and yeah, you made it competitive going through. So good job on that for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
A GG's from MrEgaming, and it is amazing. So all of our runners have completed, and both Marky and Tannhausx have the time in order for us to declare them the gold medal winner. In this case, Pleco and MrEgaming, Canada's finest, combined gets the silver medal. And we have some points for you. Marky, you are top tier with 32 points.
Ooh.
Yes. Tannhausx, 27 for you. So 27 points for Tannhausx. Pleco with 17 points, and MrEgaming with 14 points. Everyone played so great.
It's definitely. I gotta love the entertainment on my end of it too. So looking at the first seed, Pleco, I think we were saying before you came in, you absolutely, you and Marky both sniped Tannhausx, owing to a very well routed World 8. And that was actually the main difference maker there, was excellent play in World 8. And
Did Pleco have a hammer as well, like Marky did?
I don't recall. Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did, but I didn't use the hammer right away. I went to do the 2 forts, checked the other pipe, found the the bridge, decided, no, I'm good, and then came back to use the hammer.
So, hammer, usually the sad irony, Diesel, is, usually hammers are worthless in World 8. And in this case, game 1, you made it a thing.
And that is unusual. Hammers. I don't know how many times I've seen people taking hammers into World 8 and like, oh well, there go those hammers. But
Yeah.
you made them work, and you turned out some excellent use for them. So good job.
Good job for everyone. And speaking of the upcoming tournament games or league games, I think we have some Kingslayer action coming up. And are you guys excited for the Kingslayers to duke it out tomorrow?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yes.
Because
Glad to hear that.
Because the people that are racing should be High Flyer, Teeks, Dewey Cartman, and Diesel.
Mini guy.
Yes!
Ooh.
No, I wanted you to say the name because I would call it Mitty Mouse.
Okay.
Yes, Mitty Mouse is his nickname for me, but Mitty Guy, who is our meme overlord, will be one of the mini competitors. So we have 4 Juggernaut going up against each other. And yes, One Wheel, we are always happy to have him join us. If he wants to come join one of our tournaments, we'd love to have him. Seeing him against all the other competitors would be something to watch. So there we go. And Diesel.
Krista.
I can't believe that we've come to the end.
Let's see. I do want to ask the runners before we do call it an end. If there's any other things that they ran into or things that you'd like to discuss before we say goodnight.
No, I just want to thank MrEgaming for being my partner this week. It was a lot of fun. Marky and Tannhausx, thank you guys for being awesome opponents. This was very fun. And yeah, GG's.
Thank you, Pleco.
Definitely,
Marky.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, it's my teammate, and then able.
Marky, you're fading in and out.
Can you hear me better now?
Might go ahead and say, just keep coming in and see.
Yeah, I was just saying, it was fun. It was Tannhausx, my teammate, and then going up against.
I think
unfortunately, we're losing.
So
Yeah.
I guess this is where I come in. I'd like to thank all of our runners who showed us
Tannhausx.
Tannhausx. Yeah. Ah, Maron. Lo siento, Tannhausx.
No, I wanna say thank you for you, Diesel and Krista, for doing comms, and for MrEgaming and Marky and Pleco. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all. Thank you for all the SpeedGaming stuff and all the chat too.
Oh, thank you, Tannhausx.
Muchas
Krista, go ahead.
gracias, Tannhausx. And now it's appropriate time for me to speak. Lo siento. So basically, thank you to all of our runners for showing us what the excellence of execution really means. You guys are in the Fire Flower division, but you played like kings tonight, and we appreciate the fact that you took the time out to give us the entertainment that everyone loves. And everyone can't wait for you guys next week to compete with your new partners as this is going to be round robin. And we have Shy Guy with Marky and Tazzle with Pleco. So Pleco's been drawing all the Canadians.
Oh, yes.
MrEgaming with our own cute suit specialist, Angelic Jade. And they will be going up against our Tanuki graduates in Tannhausx and Dr. Torstel. So this will be amazing to watch next week as they go forward and conquer auto scroller hell. So we can't wait to see that happen and to chat. Thank you for being here, and thank you for those who are going to watch us on the video on demand. So on this note, we do have a Tanuki special tomorrow featuring their Tanuki second mom, at my beautiful Angelic Jade. So this was going to be something, Diesel. And on that note, I thank everyone. Have the bestest of nights. And know that Speed Gaming is always where it's at. Give our runners a big fat follow. And Diesel, take it away, friend.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for showing up and joining us tonight. Runners, congratulations on your finishes and your points, and good luck on your future matches. And everybody out there, including you, Krista, let's go home and stay safe, and let's come back and stay kind, and we'll see you all on the other side of the next pipe check. Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Everybody.